There's a video on Reddit that has left many people puzzled. The footage, taken from a security camera outside a workplace, was shared by a Reddit user whose father works there. The father was unaware of what had been captured on camera, but when he saw it, he was terrified. The chilling scene resembled something straight out of a nightmare. On October 10th, 2022, while monitoring the live feed from the security camera, the Reddit user's dad suddenly witnessed something unexplainable. Here's what he saw. Despite the video's low resolution, you can still make out something pretty uncanny. Although we can't precisely tell what it is that we're seeing, it's obvious that something isn't right about the supposed people in the footage. Out of both people, one seems to have an unusual gait. It's as though they're walking in all fours with a slight limp. It's this particular detail that's led viewers to believe that something otherworldly had been caught on camera. But as always, what's your stance on this, from the belief that this might be a skinwalker or maybe even a cryptid of some sort? The video has yet to be determined as supernatural or not. Urban explorer Chris Hill decided to return to an abandoned warehouse, only to encounter something far more terrifying than before. On his previous visit, Chris had explored a place rumored to be extremely haunted. It wasn't until he reviewed the footage from that night that he realized he hadn't been alone. Someone or something had been watching him the entire time. Chris couldn't shake the feeling that the supernatural presence he captured on camera was also responsible for the sensation of being touched during his exploration. Disturbed by what he discovered, Chris initially vowed never to return to the site. However, in a surprising turn of events, his latest video reveals that he has decided to face his fears and revisit the eerie location.
I'm back. And this is probably a very bad idea.
Now, whether or not viewers have convinced him to return is unknown, but if one thing is certain, it's that Chris does not want to be here. He takes the same path he took last time when exploring this place, and just like before, when he gets to a creepy corridor beneath the building, things start to get a little strange.
Wow. Yep, it's still really cold in here. Look, you can see my breath now. Look. Like, that's how you know I'm not lying. But look, I'll do it out here. You don't see my breath. But as soon as you come in here, oh my God, it's freezing. As soon as you come in here, I don't know if the camera can see that, I hope so. But that's crazy.
Whether viewers convinced him to return or not remains unclear, but one thing is certain: Chris clearly does not want to be here. Retracing the same path he took during his last exploration, he ventures back into the abandoned warehouse. Just like before, when he reaches the eerie corridor beneath the building, things start to take a strange and unsettling turn.
It's a weird noise in this room. That's creepy. It's a weird noise in this room.
The sudden drop in temperature as Chris enters the corridor is undeniably strange, but what happens next is even more unsettling. When Chris reaches the exact spot where he previously felt someone, or something, touch him, he's immediately overwhelmed by a sense of dread. It's hard to miss the faint blue light in the distance, marking the spot where Chris had set up his infrared cameras. just as he had done during his last visit. However, near the cameras, there's a small staircase leading to an area below that Chris hadn't fully explored before. As he ventures down the stairs, he captures something truly eerie.
Creepy in here. As I walk, it sounds like people are talking. I don't know if that's just the sound of my feet echoing or what. It's really creepy.
Immediately after hearing a noise from above, Chris is startled as a piece of debris crashes to the ground, sending him into a panicked frenzy. He races out of the corridor and back upstairs, unaware that the infrared camera below had just captured something chilling, a ghostly figure walking about before suddenly vanishing. Even more unsettling is that the figure appears just seconds after the debris mysteriously fell on its own. Now feeling utterly terrified, Chris frantically searches for the piece of debris that fell.
This big-ass box just fell on the screen. Maybe it fell from up there. Oh my God, my heart's racing. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put the IR camera up here while I explore. That'd be a good idea. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I got the IR camera set up at the top floor.
By setting up the infrared cameras on the top floor, Chris hopes to capture footage of who or whatever it might have been that dropped the box. He sets up the IR cameras from below and continues to explore the place, specifically downstairs. But when Chris returns to where the IR cameras have been set up, this is captured.
As Chris continues exploring, he is suddenly yanked to the ground by an unseen force, knocking him out on impact. Minutes pass before he regains consciousness, realizing he's been out cold for a while. Startled and shaken by what just happened, Chris quickly gathers his belongings and leaves the place without hesitation. Given this terrifying encounter, combined with the strange events from his previous visit, viewers are convinced that something sinister lurks within these walls. Whether it's a malicious entity or something else entirely, one question remains. Did Chris capture genuine evidence of the paranormal, or is there another explanation? While the truth may be unclear, one thing is certain. Chris is never coming back to this place again. An anonymous individual known only as S broke into a house rumored to be haunted. The former residents, a husband and wife, mysteriously disappeared, and no one knows what happened to them. Rumors suggest something terrible occurred. After their disappearance, a family member released surveillance footage from inside the couple's home. The eerie footage, captured by their security cameras, shows unsettling events that took place before they went missing. The clips are undeniably creepy. Take a look and decide for yourself what might have happened. Floor window, and the moment he stepped inside, an overwhelming sense of unease washed over him. Here's what he captured. After the mysterious knocking finally ceased, the intruder glanced to the side and noticed what appeared to be a shadowy figure peering at him from down the hall. It seemed to be observing him before slowly slipping out of sight. Unsure if his eyes were playing tricks on him, he cautiously walked over to where the figure had been, only to find nothing there. It wasn't until the video was posted that viewers noticed something particularly unsettling about the figure. It moved in a way that seemed unnaturally smooth, almost as if it were floating or sliding out of view. Much like the earlier surveillance footage, this video left viewers baffled. Although no additional footage has been posted yet, we'll have to base our judgment on the evidence available. One thing's for sure, this video is undeniably spooky.